So what is the angular velocity of a simple harmonic oscillator with a period of 2.37 seconds? If the oscillator has an amplitude of 0.150 meters, what is the maximum velocity it reaches? Okay, so the first one says, what is the angular velocity? That's the omega, and omega is 2 pi over period, right? So that's 2 pi over 2.37. So 2 times pi divided by 2.37. And that is 2.65, 2.65113, etc., right? And this is radians per second, right? And then to find the maximum velocity, the formula we use is V is omega plus or minus omega, right? Square root of x naught squared minus x squared. Now this thing here is the amplitude, right? So that's this guy here, right? It has an amplitude. And then this is our current position, right? So if you want to find it for, position of it, the x ranges from positive 0.15 to negative 0.15. Okay, so say we wanted to find it for, say, 0.07 or 0.01 or 0.14 or something between 0.15 and negative 0.15, right? We would just put that in for here, right? But we want to know the maximum velocity. And of course, to get the maximum velocity, you're going to put a 0 in there, right? Because you want to go x, the amplitude squared minus nothing to get the maximum, right? Okay, so that's going to be, we're going to put a 0 in there, right? So that's nothing, right? It ends up being omega times square root of x naught squared, which ends up being omega times x naught, right? And, in any other planet, that would be a formula in your data packet that the maximum velocity, right, is equal to that. You put a 0 in for that, right? Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to go maximum velocity, and that's what V naught is the maximum velocity is omega times x naught, right? So that's our answer there, 2.65113, all of that, right, times 0.15. And that's radians per second, right? And then it's times 0.15 meters, right? So I'm going to go times 0.15, and I get 0.39766699, etc. And that's going to be meters per second because there's meters. Radians really aren't a unit. They're just there to tell you that we're talking about angle. Okay, so we have to round to here, so we'd have to say 0.398. Yeah, yay.